Hello and welcome to KDE Leadership's quarter-end DIY courses introduction. I'm Dr. KDEL, the lead coach at KDE Leadership. As the name portends, this brief infomercial details some of the trainings that KDEL offered in 2023, which have now been converted to affordable and easily accessible short courses, okay? Of course, in do-it-yourself formats, unless where otherwise stated. I will go ahead. These courses are being offered, as I said, for $39 each. But I'm going to go ahead right now and share with you some of the offerings that I'm sharing with you today. So let's go ahead and begin. As the name portends, these 8 courses are being offered for $39 each, which is a far cry from the $4,500 range, $4,000 to $5,000 range of prices that the face-to-face programs cost. They're also strictly for those within KDEL's network. And if you have access to this brief video, it means you're part of our network. I'm going to begin with the first DIY course on the list, which is Career Planning and Advancement Tips. This training is a $4,990 value training being offered for a one-time price of only $39. It explores through its hour-long 2-session format how to perform a gap analysis of your career, determine your pain points, establish new career goals, and finalize strategies for getting you there in the short term. This training is essential for all levels of personnel, from interns to senior managers and leadership, because it does give you a roadmap to not only plan your career over the short, medium, and long term, but also helps you advance, okay, as you carefully plot and carefully follow the strategies contained in the training guide. You can access this by clicking on the URL on your screen. Okay, there's a brief 2-minute video there. And then, of course, you have the link there at the bottom of your screen, which is kdleadership.com/career-planning-advancement. I repeat again, the price is only $39. So please feel free to grab that if that is what you need right now to map out your career and to move forward. The second course I'm going to be sharing with us today is titled Sustaining Productivity in Remote Work Settings. Again, this training was offered by KDEL in 2023, and it showcased how to grapple with productivity challenges occasioned by virtual work, by remote work. It details oversight do's and don'ts and teaches how not to micromanage others while overseeing and keeping their productivity levels high. Again, this $500 value training is being offered here for only $39. You can access your copy of the training by clicking on the URL currently on your screen, or by simply going to kdleadership.com/coaching-sustaining-productivity-in-a-virtual-world. The price I said is only $39. The third course we're going to be offering today is entitled Budgeting Amidst Scarcity. It's a pre-recorded video introducing a training session on how to empower your team by doing more with less, and by managing scarce human and technological resources in efficient ways. It teaches the fundamentals of budgeting, of negotiations, and of appropriate decision-making. You're going to learn about Slack, tunneling, trade-off thinking, okay, and so many other techniques that basically enable leaders accomplish more with less human, technological, and financial resources. This $400 training is specially offered here, again for $39. You can access it by clicking on the displayed URL, or by simply going to kdleadership.com/coaching-managing-scarce-human-resources-empowerment, just as you can see at the bottom of the screen. Again, this $400 course is available here for only $39. The fourth course I'm going to be sharing with us here is the first part of the trainings within KDEL's Leadership Conference. Now, this conference occurred in the summer and again in the fall of 2023 for a combined price of $475. The name of this first part is Leadership Conference Day 1, Team Dynamics and Change Management. Now, what does this entail? The pre-recorded video consists of an hour-long leadership conference on team dynamics and change management, showcases motivation, communications, balanced oversight of team members, change management, reducing change resistance, managing conflict, and handling dysfunctional teams. Again, this $191 day one training is specially being offered here for $39. You can access it by clicking on the URL that is shown right there, or simply by going to kdleadership.com/KDEL-virtual-leadership-conference. And that takes me to the fifth course we're going to be looking at here. Again, it's a pre-recorded. The fifth course is the second part of the 3 trainings within that leadership conference I talked to you about. It was offered at a singular price of $199 in the summer and fall of 2023. And the name is Leadership Conference Day 2, Doing More with Less and Project Management. Now, again, it's a pre-recorded video of an hour-long leadership conference on doing more with less, which we term budgeting amid scarcity, and of project management KSAs and PMOs. KSAs is a short form for knowledge, skills, and attitudes, and PMO is a project management office. The training showcases the art, skill sets, and science of budgeting, of making wise expenditure decisions, of make or buy decisions, of negotiating with all stakeholders, and of doing more with less human and technical resources. Project management knowledge areas, processes, tools, and techniques such as work breakdown structures, WBSs, network diagram and analysis, critical path methodology, CPM, and Gantt charts are explained as well. The concept draw office software was touched on here, with emphasis on team planning and scheduling, performance tracking and bridging, brainstorming, mind mapping, and resource leveling. We also added the concept of PMOs, how to set them up and manage project management offices. The aim here is to assist you in streamlining the processes within your organization, in improving your profit margins, and in reducing wastages in human and technological resources. The $199 singular training is especially being offered here again for $39. And you can access your copy by clicking on the URL on the screen currently being displayed, or by simply going to, again, kdleadership.com/KDEL-virtual-leadership-conference. Again, the price is only $39 for a $199 value training. The sixth course I'm going to be offering here is the third and final part of the 3 trainings within KDEL's Leadership Conference, again offered at a $199 price per day in the summer and fall of 2023. The name of this is Leadership Conference Day 3, Executive Leadership Do's and Don'ts, and Measuring Productivity in Virtual Environments. It's also a pre-recorded video of an hour-long leadership conference on executive leadership do's and don'ts, as well as how to measure productivity in virtual work settings. The training showcases effective communications, how to empower your employees, how to sustain high productivity in remote work settings, effective conflict management techniques, effective conflict resolution techniques, as well as scenario-based recommendations for best practices as leaders of organizations. Furthermore, it gives you deeper insights into the strategies for setting up productivity targets, tracking all team members' task progress, as well as the phenomenon of collaborating between remote workers and their supervisors, especially during goal setting and task implementation activities. Having said that, this $199 singular training again is being offered here for $39. You can access your copy by clicking on the URL, the same URL I mentioned in Leadership Conference 1 and Leadership Conference 2, kdleadership.com/KDEL-virtual-leadership-conference. The seventh course I have to offer here is titled Optimizing with Project Management Software. It's a special expose by KDEL. It introduces this training on the optimized use of project management software, especially Concept Draw Office. It shows you how to plan, implement, and monitor projects by utilizing the time-worn practices of brainstorming, mind mapping, and translations to acceptable presentation formats, such as project and PowerPoint. This is a must-have for leaders and project managers. Now, wait for it. This 3,000 value training is offered here for only $39. You can download the instructional material by clicking on the URL currently being displayed on your screen, or again, by simply going to kdleadership.com/project/management/software/training. Again, this incredible offer gives you a $3,000 software training for just $39. You can also download a trial version of the software online. This brings me to the 8th and final offer that I have here today, and that is, it was offered at the end of this quarter, and that is titled KDEL's Advanced Project Management. It's a special $39 offer for the Advanced PM training valued at $475 during 2023. You're going to witness a demonstration of network analysis and resource leveling techniques in the field of project management. I'm going to be taking participants from WBSs and Gantt charts to forward passes, backward passes, slack calculations, critical path identification, critical path activities, fast tracking, crashing, and other more unique resource leveling techniques. This course, as I said, is for senior project and program managers and leaders. You can obtain your access by clicking on the URL displayed on the screen, or by going to kdleadership.com/products-kpmnr. Again, kdleadership.com/products-kpm as in Mary, N as in nobody, and R as in rainbow. Again, this is a $39 cost for a $475 training. You can also subscribe to KD Leadership's most valuable training offering, the annual coaching subscription that allows you 24 private meetings a year with me to learn how to operationalize change management, team dynamics, budgeting in the midst of scarcity, executive leadership, and strategy principles. The link to the description of the contents of the annual subscription package is, as you can see at the bottom of your screen there, kdleadership.com/KDEL-annual-coaching-subscription. Let me say that again, kdleadership.com/KDEL-annual-coaching-subscription. Now, I'm going to be closing this presentation by giving you a summary of all the trainings being offered in this promotion. You can take a screenshot if you need to, as I call out the titles of the DIY courses we just reviewed. We started with career planning and advancement tips. You can see that link. We went on to how to sustain productivity in remote settings. You can see the link as well. How to budget amidst scarcity. The links are all below as we go on. Leadership Conference Day 1, Leadership Conference Day 2, Leadership Conference Day 3. All right. And then, of course, we went on to optimizing with project management software, and we rounded that all up with KDEL's Advanced Project Management. All right. Having said that, I want to thank you for your patience and for staying to the end of the presentation. Please be mindful that these courses are only available at these prices until the end of this month. So it's important that you commit in a timely manner to obtaining these trainings for your library of resources and for your team members. I leave you with the URL to the flyer shown on your screen in purple. Copy it, save it, and use it this month. All right? Copy it, save it, and use it this month. Take a screenshot of that. All right? Take a screenshot of that. Make sure that you have the links to each and every one of the things that I've shown you going forwards, okay? I'm going to be leaving you right now, and I'm going to just leave this on the screen as I leave you. I wish you all a wonderful new year, and I'm looking forward to working with you all this coming year, all right? As we begin to make the very best of our businesses, of our professions, the jobs that we do on a daily basis. All right? It's time for me to go now. This is Dr. KD Ewolu. I am signing out.